Specific tools are needed to complete this installation. Have them ready before beginning. Specific parts are included for assembly. The locker model contains different parts than the cabinet model. Remove the key located in the handle and unlock the door. Unpack the cabinet or locker. Follow the installation instructions and verify that all parts are included. Close and lock the cabinet or locker doors during assembly. This cabinet and locker are intended for use in a garage. The maximum weight limit is 50 pounds for each shelf. The maximum weight limit is 300 pounds for the cabinet or locker. Warning: excessive weight hazard. Use 2 or more people to move, assemble, or install cabinet or locker. Failure to do so can result in back or other injury. Using 2 or more people, place the cabinet on its back. If you open the cabinet or locker doors during caster assembly, open them slowly and do not put any weight on the open doors. This avoids damage to the hinges. Insert a carriage head bolt into the hole in each corner of the caster plate so that the head of the carriage bolt will be toward the bottom of the cabinet. Thread a self-locking nut into each bolt and hand tighten. Repeat these steps for the other 3 casters. Position a rigid caster plate with the brakes toward the inside over a group of keyhole slots in the front of the cabinet. Insert the 4 bolts into the wide end of the keyhole slots. Holding the casters in place, tighten the self-locking nuts with a 7/16" socket wrench. Repeat this step for the other rigid caster. Position a swivel caster plate over a group of keyhole slots at the back of the cabinet. Insert the 4 bolts into the wide end of the keyhole slots. Slide each caster plate toward the outside of the cabinet until the caster is firmly seated in the narrow end of the keyhole slot as shown. Important: the bolt must be pushed to the very end of the slot. Holding the casters in place, tighten the self-locking nuts with a 7/16" socket wrench. Repeat this step for the other swivel caster. Using 2 or more people, return the cabinet to its upright position and unlock the doors. The shelves can be removed and repositioned for your needs. Working from the outside of the cabinet, pull the shelf clips out using pliers. Discard the clips. Lift up on the underside of the shelf until the shelf tabs are free of the cabinet slots. Tilt the shelf up to reposition it within the cabinet or remove it from the cabinet. Plan your shelf heights and install shelves starting from the bottom. The shelves are supported by metal tabs on the back side walls of the cabinet. Tilt the shelf so that one end is higher than the other. Insert the shelf into the cabinet so that the lower end is directly above the desired slots and push the shelf down in place behind the side slots. Lower the raised end so it is directly above the desired slots and push the shelf down. Make sure the shelf tabs are in place behind the slots. Repeat this process for the remaining shelves. The cabinets are designed with adjustable doors. Place the cabinet or locker in the desired location. Check to see whether the doors need adjusting. It is more often the left door that will need to be aligned. Using a Phillips screwdriver, loosen all screws attaching the hinge to the cabinet. Adjust the door to the desired height. Tighten the screws. The locker model has 2 hooks on the inside top of the cabinet. Insert the 4 panhead screws through the 4 holes in the top of the locker. Tape the screws to the exterior locker top to hold them into place. Slide the double hook over 2 screws and attach with the number 10 24 nuts. Repeat these steps to install the other double hook. Tighten all 4 nuts with a 3/8" wrench while holding the heads of the screws tightly against the locker top.